Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network. And welcome back, everyone. Welcome to your daily prescription for living a fantastic life. And part of that starts with harnessing the power of this thing called energy. He is an energy healer, uses Reiki, makes you feel better, gives you clarity. We're going to talk about that. Really boil some basics here, but also maybe experience what energy healing is like with Dante Carroll. He's back with us. So wonderful to have you here. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, Steve. How about you?
Fantastic. Fantastic. You know, I'd like to start with an email that we got, instantfeedbacksteve@gmail.com. And looking at this, it seems to refer to something that we talked about a few weeks ago. This is from Amy in Camden, New Jersey. She says, I appreciate your conversation. I tried the hand technique to feel energy. How do I know it's actually an exchange of energy? So what I think she's referring to is something you showed us a few weeks ago when you take your hands, or you rub them. That's right. You rub them and you feel some heat and then you move them apart. I'm going by memory here. You'd be better at this. But I guess she's wondering, when you feel that in between, how do you know it's actually energy?
So when you're first starting, you're rubbing your hands together, for about 5 to 10 seconds, just to feel the friction and just to feel the energy. And what I want you to do, Steve, you can do it as well. Just go back and forth, and you're going to start to feel this wave cooling sensation. That is your own personal energy that you are playing around with. It is a part of your energetic body, and it's just how you get familiar with your own energy. You can go slow, you can go fast, you can actually kind of make it into like a little baseball, and you can kind of feel the ball of energy in your hand. Right.
Interesting.
Right.
We didn't do that where we're changing position, but here's the weird that I'm experiencing here.
Yeah.
There's a sweet spot where it gets colder for a second, and then it's like maybe room temperature, and then it gets warmer as you get closer together.
Yeah.
And it's not because I'm going like this, creating wind. You can see I'm not, but I can feel like right there, it's a little, feels like lower in temperature. Is that that's your energy?
That is your own little personal energy. That's the inside of you. That's your energy. Exactly. Right.
Wow. I would think it would be the other way around. I would think the heat would be the energy. What is the heat we feel?
So the heat is just, as you get closer, more friction, more heat is just getting more close to your body temperature. As you move closer, it's just the heat. You expand out, more heat expands out, the more cooling sensation as you go out as you expand.
So I am a skeptic in some regards, and I honor people who are skeptical. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to look at this and I'm going to say that, okay, seems to reason that when your hands come closer together, you're going to feel heat because your hands are warmer. And when they come closer together, you're going to feel the heat from the other hand. All right. I'm going to take that. I'm going to put that to the side for a second.
Okay.
Because I could see how somebody might think that. The cool part of the cool part is the thing I can't explain, because closer together, it's warmer. But like right about there, it's cooler. And if I go out here, it's more like room temperature. So there is a section there, call it like, a quarter of an inch of me moving my hands, something like that, where it is cooler. How do you explain that? I can't. Got nothing. Wow.
Exactly.
I've never heard that from anybody doing any podcasts about that being your energetic field, that cool part right there.
Exactly. And then with the Reiki, it just allows you to even connect with your field. I can even send energy to you, Steve, just to give you just an overall feel of, what your own energy feels like.
Who doesn't need good energy?
Exactly.
You want to do it?
Yeah, let's try it.
Okay.
So the first thing when I'm connecting with energy, whether it's you, Steve, or just with a client, do I have permission? That's the first thing to connect with your energy.
Absolutely, Dante.
Okay. So there's different type of energy I can send towards you. Do you need to be relaxed? Do you want to clear things out? Do you want to be in a blissful state? How do you want to feel?
Obviously all of the above, but let's go for specifics. I'm relaxed. Clarity,
Okay.
maybe a little bit of clarity. I have to send an email today that's very impactful.
Okay.
I'm very transparent, and
Okay.
I've been sitting on it. I wrote it last night. It's business related, but I need to send it. And it's going to prompt a change. So
Okay.
maybe some clarity there. You know, how you come back to something, you double check it and see this is how I want to present it. So clarity overall would be probably my driver today, if that makes
Gotcha.
sense.
Okay, cool. Steve, what I want you to do, just go ahead and close your eyes for a minute. Breathe in for about 4 seconds deeply, and then exhale slowly for about 8 seconds when you finish. And I'm now going to connect to your energy. So you may feel a slight wave of just a rush of energy that I'm going to send to you. I'm going to send relaxation energy towards Steve. And I just want you to experience that you're on the beach, relaxing, you're by the water, you're allowing the water to just wash all your emotions away. You're peaceful, you're calm, you're safe, and you're just in a nice, joyous place. I'm now going to connect to your root chakra, Steve. So you may feel that's what your grounding energy. So you might feel a heavy pressure on your legs. So I'm just connecting you to the earth just to keep you grounded. And as you're breathing in, just let everything go. Just let all the emotions slide away from you and just relax. You're going to start to feel lighter and become lighter and just let everything go away. Now, Steve, I'm going to bring you back. I'm going to close out this session. And we'll clear you up. How do you feel, Steve?
Definitely relaxed.
Okay.
And when you first began,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try and describe this, but
Okay.
my hair in the back felt like it was standing up a little bit in one section, right in the back, right here. And I got it shaved down in the back. So it's not like, my hair's matted and it just kind of, went up like that.
Yeah.
That was the weirdest thing, and it wouldn't go away. I was like, yeah, all right, am I in my head or what? But I don't know why I was feeling it there. And I usually never sit with my legs crossed. So as soon as you said grounding and root chakra, I immediately uncrossed my legs because I didn't want that to impact anything.
Yeah.
Didn't so much feel it on the legs, but definitely like a sense of calm, like a
Okay.
sense of calm. This is not anything unusual. This is how energy works. This is what you do because energy knows no time and space. So it can be sent. I mean, we're on a virtual here, but you could do this with no connection, no phone call, no video, nothing, correct?
Exactly. Like you said, time doesn't exist. You're in this present moment. If you're 6 hours away or 6 hours behind, it's the same energy that I'm sending towards you.
I know this is true because I think when we first got together, I shared that one of the first Reiki sessions I ever had was what I don't want to say virtual, but they were 1,500 miles away. We didn't even talk. It was a text. And she said, I'm going to start at about 8 o'clock, get in a comfortable spot. And about 45 minutes later, I'll text you back, see what I got. And I'm going to share this again, but the things that she was feeling through the energy session, she was telling me things that, and not like deeply personal stuff,
Yeah.
like things I like, my Zen stuff. I love kayaking. So she was describing me kayak. There's no way she would have even known that. She got that from that session. So I know there's a connection with this. And that's, for those who think this is kind of like, woo and all that, it's the same thing as when you say to somebody, I'm praying for you. It's the same thing as when you tell somebody, hey, sending positive vibes, for your surgical procedure, whatever. It's the same kind of thing, right?
It's the exact same thing. Words are vibration, right? As you speak, like you said, I hope you feel better. That's a positive mantra or manifestation that you're sending towards me. I get that positive energy. I feel better, right? So, just sending those positive words and those encouragements, well, it's words of vibrations and it's just good positive energy.
Yeah, and even when people say, "Hey, positive vibes for," or I'm sending good vibrations to you for whatever that is. What is energy? It's a vibration. And, songs have been talking about vibration and what is music? Vibration,
Vibration.
for 50 years more. We just don't,
Exactly.
we don't realize that's really what's going on there. Dante, what does it feel like for you when you work with people
Mhm.
and you're putting positive energy into them and they're having a good outcome? You personally, what's that like? What's that feel like?
So for me, as I'm connecting with, individuals' energy, I can pick up emotional issues, physical issues, et cetera, what's going on. For me, I just had a brand new client this past weekend, and the guy was basically having some emotional issues, and I was picking up on it. I kind of tensed up a little bit because it wasn't my energy. I just felt for that person what they were going through,
Mm,
and that will make me even to concentrate more, to work you more, because to help get the negative energy, the grief, and the sorrow that you're dealing with. My job as a practitioner is to help you make you feel better, and just applying that Reiki energy or just surrounding you will get positive energy is what I'm all about. So just sending that energy towards that person after the session felt really good, felt really calm, and just forgot about all the trauma that the person was dealing with.
to ease somebody's concerns, it's not like you can tell us exactly what's going on. Oh, I know what you're dealing with, and very specifically. So it's not like you're getting into our energetic field and
Yeah.
you're going to learn these personal things that we're keeping to ourselves. No, you're going to pick up on the vibration. And let's say somebody's got a heavy heart. I'm just giving my best description, or
Yeah.
things like that. You can clear that energy out. But I just want everybody to realize that it's not like you're a mind reader and you're going in and you're, okay, what did I have for dinner last night, Dante? Can you tell me what was I doing at 2 p.m.? None of that, not even close to that. You can pick up on the energetic vibration, and maybe there's some deeper stuff there. You're going to feel it, and then you're going to clear it out.
Yeah, exactly. Just to follow with you, Steve, like, let's just say if you did have some heart issues, as I'm connecting, I'll get like a sharp pain. I'm like, oh, what's going on? And then I'll just be guided to focus on that area even more. Or if it's stomach issues, I'll feel like heavy fullness or like a shallow area where you need energy there. And sometimes if it's shallow, 9 times out of 10, clients are coming, they're sad, they have some depression going on. And it's like, hey, let me just apply some confident energy in it just to help you feel better.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's amazing how that all works, and how
Yeah.
you can, whether it's physical or emotional stuff that we're going through, you're essentially, I don't want to say wiping the slate, but just clearing it up a little bit, maybe to a large degree. Just want to share it. You have a deep pharmaceutical background. You
Mhm.
understand physiology and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So you have the blend between both sides. you know.
Yeah. And it's crazy, Steve, to follow with that because I'll come in, like patients will come in and they'll say, hey, I'm taking these medications. I've been taking this Tylenol. I've been taking Excedrin. This isn't helping. What else can I choose? I'm like, okay, well, let's try Reiki and see what helps. So just to have that good conversation and really do
Mm,
like medication recs, drugs to might have, interactions, you just take the whole full concept and just go with it and then make the best treatment recommendation to see based on the medications.
I never thought of it that way, and your job is not to dispense medical advice or even pharmaceutical advice. But if
Yeah.
somebody shares with you that, yeah, I'm taking this med for whatever it is, and it just it makes me feel a certain way, you can energetically maybe make some changes that
Exactly.
might support them better with that.
Exactly. I'm just like, hey, I'm not your personal doctor. Go see those for a diagnosis. But hey, I've been taking this for a while. This is going on. Okay, let's talk about it.
Well, would this be true? Let's say somebody shares with you,
Hmm.
because they know your background, that
Yeah.
then maybe they're having some side effects from a med. They need to take it for whatever reason. Can you help to maybe minimize some side effects of something using Reiki?
Yes, as long as I'm discussing, like with the pharmaceutical, as long as I'm within my scope of practice discussing side effects, interactions, I can talk about that within the practice. Now, within Reiki, Reiki is dealing with the energy. We're energetic beings. Medications, prescriptions can have an influx on maybe our energy, what's going on, etc. My job is to basically cultivate everything and have a higher perspective on things to make your treatment regimen much more better.
You know, shame on me for not getting that with you, because that's a powerful combination. Many of us are on meds, and sometimes, there are side effects, and even just
Yeah.
navigating all of that through the side of energy can be so impactful. I mean, think of all the different types of cancer medications that people are on. Wow.
Right.
That's super cool, really. And again, you're not changing the med. You're not, all you're doing is changing the energy, which may change how the med interacts with our body, i.e., the potential side effects.
I agree, Stephen. I really feel as though that particular area, energy and mass, I really feel that needs to be studied more because you can really see, hey, do I need to increase the dose? Do I need to decrease the dose, et cetera, and see how those changes would affect like the energy and the medication hand in hand. That's a really hot topic to really talk about.
Let's while we're in the realm of medical and medicine,
Yeah,
when you're reading somebody's energy, and let's say they haven't told you anything, haven't said
yeah.
anything, can you pick up on certain things? Like, let's say you're reading my energy. Could you potentially pick up on, got a knee problem, a little something going on there, flare it up? I don't know what it is. That's, I'm thinking, could you potentially say, all right, well, I'm getting something, maybe in your root chakra, maybe, maybe one of your legs or whatever. I'm going to send some positive energy there. Do you feel that, those little spots, maybe somebody's dealing with, a digestion flare up or something there. Have you felt that, in terms of scanning somebody?
Yeah, as I'm standing, like with my hand, I'll go down. And let's just say if I get to like your stomach area, I'll get like either like a strong pulse or something's like shallow. And, with my workup, I'll look at like the patient assessment form and say, I'm having stomach issues. And that kind of will go coincides with everything that I'm sensing. And I'll just apply some energy there to either, give them energy. If it's stuck, things need to be pulled out. I can pull things out and then apply energy as well to help the patient feel better about their wellness.
So the pharmaceutical side of you was part of you established before you started studying energy, correct?
Correct. Yes.
How has that changed your professional pharmaceutical career?
Not too much, right? I'm always going to establish the pharmaceutical background that I had in pharmacy school, et cetera,
Sure.
right? I look at their medications when individuals come in and have a question. They say, hey, I've been taking this medication for a while. What are some other things that I kind of want to do? I've been reading up on energy, kind of has some questions. Where do I go from there? So this is why I come in with the energy part, the Reiki part, and just give them a different types of options and not just limit them to certain informations. And then we just talk about it. It's more so like, hey, I have this question. I looked you up. I see that you do energy work in pharmacy. I got questions about it and just go with it.
See, I knew from the get go the pharmaceutical connection in you. I looked at the energy side always, but I never made the deeper connection between the two. And just one word, whoa, like it's really can be very impactful when needed. Let's just say that when needed. But you understand, and so many of us have physical medical challenges, especially as you get older. You
Yeah.
understand them, so that's really I think a major plus. Let's just put it that way, a major plus. What does it feel like for you when you're working with somebody and you clear something out and they tell you at that moment or maybe a day or two, three later, that they're feeling so much better? How does that feel for you?
It's really impactful for me because for me, I took an oath, to help individuals better their lives to improve wellness. So when you're not around me, like when you're sad and you're just upset, my inner child gets very upset and I get sad. And it's just like, what can I do to try to improve your life just to make you feel better? I'm silly. I try to make you laugh. I'll have crystals and just to overall just have you a good time. So when patients feel better, that just gives me joy. Like, hey, I did something good for the day. It's me giving back to my community. And, my job is to help you feel better than the day. This is what I signed up for. This is my life to make people feel better. And I enjoy it.
You have a high level of empathy, don't you?
Yeah, I do. It's just like if I see you sad, I can't. Like I will literally just if I'm not busy, I'll just sit on the side of the street with you and just talk with you about life. Because again, a person needs to be heard. And a lot of people aren't heard in this world, and people just need to have a voice. And my job is to just make you feel better any ways that I can try to help you feel better in ways that I can.
I'm going to be honest. Sometimes I'm feeling you in terms of the empathy. I'd be watching a sad movie. There's some times where I can't do it. I'm like, no, I don't want to feel. I'm feeling, even though it's a movie.
Yeah.
I feel it. I'm like, I don't want to deal with that right now. I feel it inside. It's weird. Did you meditate today?
Of course. Didn't get a chance to do 2 hours, but I had about an hour today. I was getting ready for the podcast today, but I had to. There was some energy. Didn't sleep well. I was up around maybe 4 o'clock this morning. Just was up. Meditated around 5 o'clock. Cleared out some energy. Felt grounded. Felt peaceful. Felt relaxed. Felt like I was in my inner self, and I just felt connected back to the earth.
We spoke about this before that you meditate an hour a day in the morning, and you almost can't start your day without doing it. Your day is sometimes a little bit off from that. What came up for you even today? Were there things or are you just totally clear in your mind, or are you getting visions? Are you getting information? Like what are you feeling?
Well, today, it was just more so about feeling grounded. I did kind of get little, hey, go in nature, just got little visions of just feeling grounded, peace. Their energy is just a little chaotic in the world, and just feeling a sense of peace and groundedness is just what I needed today in my meditation.
Was it almost like universe was telling you, Dante, we need you to ground a little bit more today or in the near future? Do you think that was coming up for you?
It was more so like, yeah, everything's okay. We can pick up on others people's energy. I try to clear my energy every single day. And sometimes, things can be chaotic. Anxiety might come up into your energetic bubble. And it's like, hey, this is your energy. Just calm down. Everything's going to relax. So I think that's, might have had some residual energy in my energetic field and just needed to just wipe some things off and just getting back to self.
Sure. We're out of time, but I got to ask this question. There's a poster picture on the wall in back of you, and it says 444. I don't know what that is, but I do know energetically, and even in the world of manifestation, when there are sequential numbers, it's a very positive sign. Is there a meaning with that 444 in back of you?
Yeah, 444 means that you're always safe. You're always protected. No matter what you're always going through, you're always going to be abundant. Just be grounded and everything's going to work out for you.
Is that you intentionally put that on your wall?
Yes, that is a number that I always see all the time. 444 and 777 are like the numbers I see all the time.
All right. I love it. I'm going to get me a 444 and it's going to be on that wall by the end of today. You think I'm kidding? I am not.
Let's do it. Got Amazon.
And I believe it's coming up for a reason because I read that. And now, the background is a little blurry, but the 444, bam, like it's there. It's almost like it's screaming like, here I am. You need to know this. 444. Interesting. Dante, how do we connect with you?
You can connect me with my website at the PharmD, PHARMD healer.com.
Always great talking with you. Today, more so. I don't know what it is. It's maybe the energy exchange. Listen, you cleared some energy for me, and I didn't see the 444 until you did that. And I'm staring right at it. It's the weirdest thing. And you can do this for anybody, anywhere, virtually. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for today. Really appreciate it.
Of course, Steve. Have a good one. I appreciate you.
You too. We'll be right back. Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
Adopt US Kids presents Multiple Choice Parenting.
Your daughter just had her first breakup. Do you A, put yourself in her shoes?
How could he do this to you? And for Sheila, she has split ends.
B, console her?
Oh, sweetie, this is going to happen a lot. 4, maybe 5 more times before you get married.
C, take charge?
Got to get this all straightened out. Give a little talking to, man to man, mano a mano. Hey, Steve! Is now a good time? No? Okay, no problem. Bye.
Or D, help her find a new boyfriend?
I know a great place to meet boys. The internet. Nice, single boys. Never mind. How about some ice cream?
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
For more information on how you can adopt, visit adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.